He admitted he wants to marry another lady.
In front of my eyes. He told me, you're not even beautiful than the lady I want to marry. You are more beautiful than her, but my heart loves her. I was deceived by your beauty, but I never loved you. Now I love the other girl. And we were like 1 month to our wedding.
When you get married, it's always your wish that your marriage will work. But then when you marry into a family that has not accepted you yet, you sign up for a disastrous life. And this is the story of Susan, whose mother-in-law vowed to end her marriage. And today she's sharing her story of pain and telling us that one day she hopes that life will change for her and her 2 children. Welcome to today's episode of My Story. My name is Yvonne Kawira, and this is Susan's story.
Naitwa Susan Waigera, nimetoka Murang'a County, lakini kwa sasa naishi hapa Nakuru County. Yeah.
Uko Murang'a ndiko ulisomea?
Yeah, I was brought up in Murang'a. I went to school in Murang'a. Yeah, and I just came here for hustle maybe. Yeah.
For hustling.
Yeah.
Right now you're by yourself and your 2 children.
Yeah, I'm myself. I'm by myself right now. Yeah, with my children.
There's a story that started a while back, which is the main reason kwa nini tuko hapa leo.
Okay.
Ulituelezea tu kwa kifupi kwamba umepitia challenges hapa na pale. Tunaweza anza pale mwanzo kabisa.
Okay.
Tuambie what happened.
Okay, it was on that date 2019, date 30th November. I got married to one guy from one community, and we did wedding actually. And then we started the journey of marriage. So it had a lot of challenges.
Before you went to marriage,
okay,
where did you meet this man, and how was it for you to decide up to the point of sasa tumefika comfortable phase where we can get married? Ilikuwa vipi?
Okay, we met in a church band. It was an interdenominational band from different churches.
Okay.
So we met there, and he was the coordinator. So I joined the band. I found this guy, and I thought he was good since he was working on altar. I was convinced he was a good guy.
And you became friends?
We became friends. We dated for around 6 months, and then we said, yes, we are ready. We can get into marriage because we are maybe both of us. Yeah, sure, we were both of us maybe frustrated from other relationships. So we thought it was good we start marriage. Yeah.
And before marriage, were there any red flags that you faced in this phase that ilikufanya ukapata shock kidogo but decide to ignore it?
Yeah, there were red flags. The first red flag came from the parents. First, the guy told me, I don't know whether my parents will accept you since you are from another community. So it was a challenge. The parents never accepted at first. My parents never accepted. His parents never accepted. They were saying, we don't want ladies from this tribe. And my mom was like, I don't want a guy from this community. And then they later on accepted. But there are some, when you went to see the parents, there are some talks you listen and you see these are red flags. Like, you know, ladies from this community, we don't believe them. They kill husbands when they get money. Those kind of talks. I assumed them because I loved the guy, of course, and decided to enter into that, to continue the preparation of our marriage. And another red flag is, I remember one day we had a slight misunderstanding, and he slapped me in front of my sisters, and we were like 1 month to our wedding. And I got shocked. I never knew that he could have done that. So I was like, I don't want to enter into this marriage with this guy. And I told the parents of both sides, and they begged me so much, don't cancel this thing. Maybe it is because of pressure. Wedding has a lot of pressure. So I assumed it's pressure maybe. And we continued with the preparations.
All this time, is he supporting you with the planning of the wedding?
I can say I was like, before, the reason to why he slapped me, it's because I was the one who was doing the planning alone. He left everything for me, and I felt I'm overburdened. I tried to share that thing, like, you are overburdening me, at least you need to help me. He got angry. So it's like I did the preparations and I tried to reach people alone. Yeah.
Would you mind telling us who funded this wedding? Did you save? Did people support you?
People supported us, even though it wasn't that much, but I can say that God came through 1 week to our wedding because we didn't have anything at all. I remember in our country we had only 60,000, and it's 1 week to our wedding. One of the bishop's wife chipped in and helped us. I remember her because she really came when we needed her.
So tell me about your wedding day. Was it the wedding that you imagined you would have? Was it a beautiful day for you?
It wasn't. It wasn't at all. Actually, it wasn't the wedding that I dreamt of. Though it was beautiful, but I never felt like I got satisfied the way I wanted. But it passed, so I had to accept it.
Why was it not the perfect wedding you had wanted to have?
As I said, people never chipped in so much. They never helped so much. So even when it came to wedding, not many people came to the wedding. Yeah, like my family, my cousins, they never attended, most of them. Yeah, so I felt like maybe I never reached out to most of the people or something, but it wasn't the thing that I wanted. Yeah, and then when it came to like presents, we really got frustrated. The most expensive thing we got, I can even say it, you'll laugh at me. So we got frustrated, yeah.
How about the day after the wedding, or maybe the evening, looking back?
Yeah.
How was it for you?
The evening after the wedding wasn't bad. We actually went for 2 days honeymoon since we didn't have money. And yeah, we entered into reality of life, of marriage, yeah. And
that for you was a marriage that you wanted to work at that point?
Yeah, I dreamt, I prayed for that marriage to work. I really prayed for that marriage to work.
But you were fighting against so many things.
Yeah, like it had a lot of challenges. You know, there's a marriage you can, there's no area that you can say it's favoring you in that marriage. When it comes to this, you're fighting over this, you're fighting like over everything. And now you feel, did I get into the wrong marriage? Did I got married to the wrong man? Yeah. We were into so many challenges, arguments and fights.
What was it?
It wasn't about finances. Let me start by that. Actually, it was barely 3 months when I entered in that marriage. He started fights and all these fights could come to that because I told him, you at least you have to look for a job. He used to work in a church. He was a churchman. So you see, in church he's only needed on only Saturdays and Sundays. So the rest of the days he's in the house. And I was telling him, at least look for another thing to do. You shouldn't think about today. You're supposed to think even about our tomorrow, because we have kids, we'll have other kids. And when we just relax, like we got something to eat today, and what about tomorrow now? So we fought about those things because he never wanted to look for a job. He used to say that he is satisfied with the job he's doing. And another thing came in, its parents. They were really into that marriage. Like when I took my first son, because of course he married me with my first son, they were following up. How much is the school fees of the first boy?
So these are his parents?
Yeah, they're asking, how much are you paying for the school fees of the first boy? And they said, oh, that's a lot. Why didn't you take the boy to a public school? Remember, he's not your son.
Oh,
those things. And one day, I remember we fought with him and I decided to call his father. I told him this and this has happened, and my ex-husband has done this and this. The father wasn't that much talkative. So he told me, let me give the phone to your mother, you talk to her. I explained everything to the mother, and the mother was like, I can't trust you. First, I have to listen to what my son has to say.
Oh my.
And when the son took the phone, he started talk. It was in a loudspeaker, and I heard everything they were saying. And the man was like, "You married a very stupid woman. I told you not to marry into this community. You didn't listen to me. Now see, it's barely 3 months. Umeanza kusumbuana." So many things. He talked so many things, and he was like, "Akikusumbua, let her go. Usimbembeleze ati akae. Let her go. There are so many women in your community who are looking for a man just to give them something to eat and somewhere to sleep. If he wants, the thing was this: the man told the mother that I want him to have a lot of money. Like, I don't want him because he doesn't have money. You see, because that's what they believe. Okay, sorry, from our community, ladies are like, you see. So the mother told him, just let her go. He's a very stupid woman. After all, he got another child. What did he do where he got the other child? You see, those things. And I got hurt. I heard everything. And I told Mom, I've heard everything. I'm so grateful. I thought you accepted me as your daughter-in-law.
What was her response?
He hung up. She hung up the call. Because she got shocked. She never thought I was hearing everything. That's when I packed my things. We separated for 6 months.
What did the man say in this incident?
Actually, he was pushing me out. He never even bothered. He told me so hurting things like you are sent from hell. Wewe ni mwanamke jini. What is your mission? How many men have you planned to destroy? So you see, those things, he told me so many things, like I'm sent from hell. And I just packed. I felt hurt. I didn't even have a phone. I didn't even have a penny in my pocket. So I went. I started my life in another town. And the house got closed. He never paid rent because now he's not working. The churches have been closed, so there's no job because he used to work in church. So no salary. He's in the house. He doesn't want to look for another job. Then pastor noticed. The pastor who was there in our wedding, he noticed that there is a problem and called us. He called me, he asked me, is everything okay? Are you still together with your husband? And I became open. I told him no. And he got shocked because the man never told him, and he was going to church daily and he never noticed anything. So he asked me, and how comes your husband has never told me anything about that? So he told us that he wants to have a meeting with us. We went for a meeting. I explained everything that has been happening in our marriage, and he said, oh, if it's thing to do with Vita, I can't support.
Sure.
Actually, I want to support you in whatever you want to do. If you feel like you want to divorce, I'm behind you, because you see how the world is. People are getting killed. It's the life, then whatever we are living in, kumeharibika, watu wanauawa. So one day he might wake up akugonge vibaya ukose kuamka. Ikuange, I told you to vumilia, this thing called kuvumilia, no. So but out of pity, I felt pity. He doesn't have somewhere to sleep. Like he has been saying, like I want him when he has something, or akona maisha mazuri. So I felt pity, and I decided to forgive him. And he called another pastor who was his friend, and the pastor took us in, and he paid for 3 months rent and supported us in like food and everything. Yeah. That's when I became pregnant in that duration. I got the boy now we have, though through so many challenges, but zote unavumilia, you overlook, because I really wanted that marriage to work. Yeah. We came in Nakuru. That was on Feb. We came to live here in Nakuru. He got employed in a certain church here in Nakuru, and he was working there, and still the challenges were there. But one day I noticed that he has changed. You know, you have been given you sense danger. Sure. Yeah, so you can see the way the man has changed. There's something. we really tried. I really tried to find out what was eating him up. Then we talked to several pastors. They tried to talk to us, but it seems not working.
What is it that changed in him?
Like the characters, the way he's behaving, he no longer cares. Like tukikosana, he says, this time I'm the one who is going to leave you. Oh. Yeah, you left me once, but this time around, I'm the one who is going to leave you. I'm going to divorce you. And one day, we were using one phone, his phone that is. So one day he left his phone with me, and he forgot to delete some of the messages. Obvious, when I'm scrolling the phone, reading my messages, I got into those messages of a lady they used to chat. And so they were calling some sweet names like love, darling, and he used to send money. Here in the house, yeah, we are suffering. He's saying, I don't have money. When you ask, even diapers, I used to kufunga mtoto vitamba because he used to say, I can't afford, I don't have money. You can imagine the fact that anakwambia hana pesa, and then you realize he has been sending money to another woman, the pain. I chose not to ask him when he came back that day, but I decided to give back the phone ikiwa kwa those messages. Aone nimeona. Yeah. I gave him the phone, but ilikuwa kwa those messages, and he was like, Susan, are you okay? I told him, yes, I'm okay. I'm okay. Are you really okay? Oh, yeah, I'm okay. And he asked me, why did you invade in my privacies kwa simu yangu? I never wanted to argue with him. I told him, I'm so sorry. Maybe nilifungua tu kimakosa, just forgive me. And he was like, yeah, I wanted you to see. I left the messages intentionally because I wanted to see. Nilitafuta maneno ya kukuambia that I want to move out. Nikashindwa nitakuanzia aje.
So ni kama kukuchokoza ili useme uzue vurugu.
Yeah, I remember I cried my tears. I nilijiangusha I felt like my end has approached, like, what have I done? At least tell me what my mistake is. Maybe I can correct my mistakes. He told me, no, you haven't wronged me in any way. Actually, you are a very beautiful woman.
Which is true.
You are not even beautiful than the lady I want to marry.
He admitted he wants to marry another lady.
In front of my eyes. He told me, you are not even beautiful than the lady I want to marry. You are more beautiful than her, but my heart loves her. I was deceived by your beauty, but I never loved you. Now I love the other girl. And I was like, okay, can we call the lady? At least I want to know. So there are some things I want to know from the lady. And he told me, you want to destroy the relationship that I have built. Nimejaribu kujenga all that long. Alafu sasa you want to destroy it. What do you want to tell her? If you want to know anything, ask me. Okay. Nikamwambia, okay, Remy, relax. I'm going to ask you questions. And then I'll let you go. How did you meet with her? He told me we met through internet. And we started dating. It is not wrong. Have you met? No, we have never met, but I'm planning to meet her soon.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, he wasn't hiding anything. Actually, he told me everything. Everything. He told me the girl is from his community. And since the parents wanted him to marry from his community, he felt that is good. He told me, with me na damu ya kwenyu hatuwezi sikizana from your community. So nikaona tu nikuachilie tu.
After kukuistia hizo time.
Yes, I cried, but later on I cooled down because after all you must accept. You have to accept. I looked at my kids. I said, oh, I have kids who I have to look after. So we talked that day. I called the pastor who was working under him. I told him about every story and he called him. He admitted everything. And actually, after talking to the pastor, he told me, I am going to work in that church if the pastor is going to allow me to marry this lady. I asked him, so you are this serious, you want to marry her? He told me, yes. Yes, I have already made up my mind. We stopped arguing. Actually, I started accepting. After crying so much, I started accepting hata akiwa kwa nyumba. And then the following morning, he packed his clothes. Alipack nguo tudogo, akaenda kwao, kwa wazazi. He went and told them all sorts of uongo, like that lady, blah, 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 blah. The parents, familia yao wamefanya mambo mingi. Akamwambia mambo mingi sana. Ndo kwanza aingize chuki so that the parents can accept. Yeah. So the parent believed every bit he told them. Hana. And it's like aliwaambia, I want to marry again. So one day, I remember it was on a Sunday, still akiwa ushago, the parents called me. Wakaniambia now, they first called my mom. Wakamwambia sasa hawa watoto we have tried to solve, of which they are trying to show my mom that they have tried to solve. Nona, they called my mom, my dad passed. I have only mom, so they called my mom. Wakamwambia we have tried to solve this marriage hawa watoto and it's like imeshindikana. So let's leave them wachukue ile decision wanataka. My mama akasema it's okay, you have to just bring back my daughter. Sababu mlimkujia mikononi mwangu, so mrudishe mtoto wangu tu, haina shida. That time the guy sent me 800. Akaniambia take that money, go back home to your mother. 800. Yeah. Yeah. He sent me, I remember very well, he sent me 800. Akaniambia niende ushago. Nikamuuliza, that time his son was sick. Nikamuuliza, now you have sent 800, your son is sick. What am I going to do? Nitapeleka mtoto, and the son was seriously sick. Nikamuuliza, sasa nitapeleka mtoto hospitali or am I supposed to take my things and go back home? He told me, peleka mtoto hospitali, I believe you have men. Watakuongezea. Huwezi kosa mwanaume mahari anakumezeanga mate.
In short, anaku encourage to look for men. This is your husband.
It's not even the first time. Let me cut you short.
Seriously?
Okay. He used to tell me, sorry to say this, but he never was interested in intimacy with me, because he used to say he was an addict to masturbation, sorry to say this. And when I consulted him, he used to tell me, you see, in this plot we are living in, there are so many men here. You can go around knocking doors, asking who wants.
This is your husband?
Yes, too. Telling me so. Nikamuuliza, can I go to knock doors and ask for sex ukiwa hapa as my husband? Yeah, after all, I have nothing to lose.
Wait, this time he's doing all this masturbation and all of that. You in the same bed together?
Yes.
And he's not hiding?
No.
Watching nudes and everything?
Yes. And he was like, go ask for men to have intimacy with you. I don't care. There's nothing I'll lose. So this time when he told me you can look for a man, I believe kuna mwanaume mahari anakumezeanga mate, he can send you the rest of the money. I took my son to the hospital and I said no, I won't go. I reminded God that I had begged God to bless me with a man and a marriage. I told God I took a vow and I'm not going to leave. If the man will get tired, he'll come and leave. So I never went anywhere. And he thought it wasn't enough. Hajanifukuza vizuri. So he used the parents. The mother called me. Akaniambia, we have tried to talk to our son. And it's like he has already made up his mind. So ile kitu tunataka, just allow our son to go. Atakuondokea wewe. Sababu we si kama unaondoka, ya atakuondokea. Allow him to come back, apaki vitu zake zenye anataka, and then allow him to leave. Nikamwambia, you don't have any problem, mom. And he told me something 3 times. He told me, but please assure us our son's safety. Tuhakikishie usalama wa mtoto wangu. Alirudia hiyo kitu mara 3 and I was like,
but this is my son.
Mom, why have you repeated this thing 3 times? Akaniambia, you know, we believe ladies from this community, your community, wakiachwa, the best thing they can do is to kill husbands. So don't kill my son.
Oh, so they have to make you vow thrice.
Yeah.
That you will not harm their son.
Yeah.
They're not even concerned of their grandson.
Yeah. And I admit, yes, I got angry. Na nirudisha na hasira pia. Because I'm going through under so much pressure, stress. And then, mama, ambaye unafikiria, he is supposed to be supporting you, at least kuongelesha mtoto wake anakuambia kitu kama hiyo. So I asked mom, okay, you've heard that ladies from our community, we kill husbands. It wasn't a lie. It is true actually. We do. But not someone without money. He doesn't have anything. Now, what will his death benefit me? I can't take anyone's life. So, nikamwambia nitahakikisha usalama wa kijana wako. Lakini pia, kuna mtoto ambaye ni damu yenyu. And you haven't talked anything concerning this boy. What about the boy? Because if I have to go with the boy, singetaka, okay, I hear from your community, watoto hawatokangi nje ya kwenyu. Sitaki niende naye and then nianze kusumbuka na mtoto. At least I want you to utter a word yenye itafungua huyu mtoto. Nikienda naye atanisumbua. And he told me, sisi hatuna shida na mtoto. You just go with the kid. Akifikisha 20 years, anajua kwao. Hata ukimuona hivyo akiwa mdogo, anajua kwao. Atarudi kwao. So, I told him it's okay. The guy then came back the following day. Na sababu niliambiwa nihakikishe usalama wake, that night I never even cooked for him. Akaniambia he's hungry and he wants food. Because still I respected him as my husband. I went to the kitchen, prepared the food. But I made sure before nimpe hiyo chakula nimeuma na nimeumisha mtoto wangu. Of course I can't kill myself and my child. Nikamwambia the food is very safe. Nimeambiwa nihakikishe usalama wako. I want to make sure you know the food is very safe. You can even wait for 20 or 10 minutes. Uone tutakuwa tu sawa. So that you can believe the food is very safe. And he took the food. That day ended. The following day, that time I got a kibarua in the church he was working in. Because after sharing the story with the pastor, he told me to go back home. I told him, Pastor, please, my son is in your school. How can I nitaachisha mtoto shule aje katikati ya term. Ako karibu kugraduate to the other class. Kindly give me a kibarua any. I do at least mtoto amalize shule. Akienda the other grade, then I'll go back home. Akakubali. He gave me a job. So nilikuwa natoka namwacha kwa nyumba, naenda kazini na watoto wangu, napeleka mdogo daycare na mwingine anaenda shule. Tutarudi jioni, ako bedroom, haongei na mtu, anakaanga amejifungia in the bedroom. He talks to no one, even the kids. He stayed for 4 days. The fourth day ndo amke sasa aende kwa msichana. Sababu mpaka bag alitumanishiwa na msichana from Nairobi. Yeah. Sasa the following the night to ile siku alienda the son was still not feeling well. Na alikuwa ananisumbua sana. I wanted to prepare dinner. Huyu mwingine wa shule alale because alikuwa shule. So I took the child to him uko bedroom. Nikamwambia nishikie mtoto ni. And he came, he told me. Hapo ndipo kumbe nilimvuruga. And he started kunitusi. I remember alinitusi akaniambia, you mwanamke, I'm done with you. There's nothing I can do to you right now. At this moment. Hakuna kitu siwezi kukufanyia. Nimemaliza na wewe. And aliniambia all sort of things. Na mimi nika humble because nilikuwa naona huyu mwanaume penye amefika. Hakuna kitu hawezi fanya. He had threatened me thrice. One day he told me, siogopi jera. If you think naogopa jera, I can do something, familia yako ishi kunitafuta. They will never find me. So I knew hakuna kitu hawezi fanya at that point. Alafu mtu anashinda kwa bedroom the whole day. Ujui anapanga nini, unaona? So maybe alingoja nimrudishie back. Unaona? But mimi I became wise. Kangoja apige kelele, akaacha mtoto, akarudi tena bedroom. The following day mimi nikaenda job kama kawaida, but mimi nilikuwa nimesema kama atakuwa bado kwa nyumba, nitaenda nipaka nguo kidogo kwanza nimuondoke. Juu sijui ananipangia nini. Yeah, sijui ananipangia nini. I'm sleeping kwa bedroom ya watoto, anaweza just come and do anything. Unaona? So after job kurudi nyumbani nikapata kumbe alitoka. Aliacha key. alipack nguo zake kidogo tu, hata kupack mingi. Akaacha Reta kwa kiti. Kaniambia ameenda kutafuta maisha yake elsewhere. I read the letter, alikuwa ameachia funguo one of my neighbor. That is when iliisha hivyo.
Tell me what you felt ulipoingia kwa nyumba kukutana na hiyo barua.
Actually,
how was it?
I can say I felt at peace. Because sasa I was living with someone I'm fearing. I don't know the next step I take. Naona. So mi nilisikia at least, okay, I'm still in pain, but kuna a certain peace nimepata. Unaona? Yeah. Finally amesema na ameenda. Unaona? At least we are safe. Me na watoto wangu. We can start from nowhere. So akaenda. Since then, I remember I told God, the way that man has left, I didn't leave my marriage. He has left. Heal my heart. Give me strength. Make me strong at least. Give me that peace surpasses human understanding. I want to raise my kids. Actually, I healed very fast. But now, pia kwenda kwake, kulikuja na masaibu, alikuwa ameacha madeni, gas ikachukuliwa, we had to kutengeneza kajiko kidogo, tuanze kupika na kuni. So, we were living in a 9,000 rental house. I couldn't have managed. So I had to sasa kutafuta venye nita shift from that house to a small house. I shifted and we started life with my kids. Yeah, and we have never talked with him since then.
Not even trying to find out how he's
at all. He has never called me even a single day.
How long ago was this?
It's a year and some months on top here.
How do you manage? Because then you have these children looking up to you and you don't have a stable job.
It has been a challenge. For real, I can say it has been a challenge. I have been doing vibarua here and there, like kuoshea watu nguo hapa na pale. That's how I have been surviving. I have been educating my son through those vibaruas. Na let me say, si rahisi.
Because these are 2 children.
Yeah, so. Si rahisi. But God is good. God has been faithful. Yeah.
And how are you mentally? Because of course, having given your all to this marriage, and then seeing it crumble before your own eyes must have done something on you. Even mentally, will you ever trust someone again like this?
That is the challenges the challenge I'm going through. Sure. Actually, at this moment, I don't think I can trust any man. And not unless I take my time. Maybe with time I'll trust them. But I fear. Kwanza niliingiwa na fear. I fear a lot.
You fear men?
Sana. Like what if I enter into another marriage, nipatane na worse than him, you see. So nakaa na fear. Alafu I have kids. Sometimes when you become a mother, you stop thinking about yourself. True. You start thinking about the kids. Ndio nitapata mwanaume atanipenda. Will he love my kids? Those are the questions you ask yourself as a mother. Unaona? So ukikuwa mzazi unaacha kujifikiria, wewe unaanza kufikiria watoto, because you want your children to grow in a background ambao wanakubalika, wanapendeka, at least wasikue na some issues, wakue sober mentally, because even kids wakipitia some challenges wanakuwa na stress, you see. Those are the questions I've been asking myself, considering the fact my kids are boys. They are 2 boys, and you know, men fear to marry ladies with boys, you see. So those are the things I weigh, and sometimes I feel like, okay, let me just first raise my kids.
Everything else will come later.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. First of all, I'm so sorry that you have had to go through all this, despite the fact that you worked so hard to see this marriage work, but even that didn't work.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm so sorry that you have had to go through this. You had earlier mentioned that at some point mother-in-law tried to bring a few other ladies to her son. How was that? Take us through that.
He used to.
And how did you find out?
He told me himself. He told me when he separated for those 6 months, when I went back, he told me like I was about to give up with you. Even my mom had called me severally to go see the ladies that he wanted me to marry from our community. No, he was told to choose. from the ladies maybe his mother had in mind. And he told me he went once, but he wasn't happy. Okay, before we got married, he had planned another marriage. The lady alitafutiwa na wazazi. And I don't know what he did to the lady because he refused to tell me the whole story. And the lady alitoroka tu, harusi ikiwa imepangwa, they have been announced twice in church. Dem akaenda tu hivyo tu. And when they were called na wazazi wakakalishwa chini, the lady said, I don't want to get married to this man. He never gave reason. She never gave reasons, but alisema yeye hataki. So you see, ni kama kuna kitu alifanywa ambao hakutaka kuongea. So alifia hata yeye. Akikumbuka msichana wa kwanza alitafutiwa na mzazi. It didn't work. Yeah, alienda, he told me he used to fear. Because sasa alikumbuka msichana wa kwanza alitafutiwa na wazazi and it didn't work. So akaona maybe it's better ajitafutie yeye. He used to be in dating site, Bandu, those dating site, hata tukiwa married.
Ulikuja kuzigundua after wedding?
After wedding sasa tumeingia kwa marriage. Sasa ndo nimegundua
ako kwa
those dating sites. Sasa I was asking him, what were you looking in those dating sites? And you've already married. So it's like they met na this lady kwa Bandu. They started talking until
Oh my. So saizi kwa hapa kuna watoto wako. Ni wewe tu wanategemea, of course, as the only parent. Na kazi ndio unaniambia ni hard. Unaweza taka support na kaji?
I would like to have my own business, of course. Nowadays it's very tricky to have a job. Considering the fact I did a course of ECD teacher, I failed in one exam. I never went to repeat, because of lack of money and all that. So I don't have any course in me, so I would like to have my own business.
What kind of business?
I was thinking of maybe cosmetic shop will do.
You're really passionate about it?
Yeah, very much.
Okay. What else would you like to see change in your life? If someone out there is watching you and they want to be that change that you feel you need, what would you say?
Yes, I would love to see my sons grow in a good environment. At least I wouldn't like to see my sons suffer. And as I told you, I've been suffering even to make a daily bread. I would like my life to change, just generally. For the better and for the sake of my kids.
For that person who is watching you right now and they would want to get in touch, maybe to understand more about your experiences, probably they are going through the same things and they maybe want to understand, how did you heal so fast? How can they get in touch with you?
And my number is 0711 409 609. I repeat, 0711 409 609. They can get in touch with me. At least I'm a strong woman. I have passed through. But it's not me, it's God. Through prayers, I have managed to walk through all those things. And I'm strong.
I'm encouraged because this lady has shown me that even though so many challenges are thrown at her by life, she chooses to look at the positive side. She has no bitterness towards anyone. She's just choosing to be strong for other women going through the same experiences and for her 2 children who have her as the only parent. So thank you so much for staying with us till the end of the show. And before we wrap up, please reach out to her, support her, encourage her. Whenever you hear of a job opportunity or you have some money to support her with that cosmetic business, please reach out to her and support her. And thank you so much for staying with us till the end of the show. I am your host, Yvonne Kawira. And until next time, keep it Tuko.